This is one of the biggest leaks we've gotten in a long time, and it could have some serious impacts when it comes to GTA 6. We'll be talking about what that is and more all in this video today. So the source of this major leak comes from the website gtafocal.com, and apparently there's been several modifications to this article since it has been published. I am only going off the most recent one, but it has certainly stirred up a ton of drama and speculation in the Grand Theft Auto community. The title is Inside the Chaotic $20 million FiveM acquisition. And to give you guys a long story short, almost a year ago today, on August 11th, 2023, Rockstar Games acquired FiveM, which would be the largest online modification platform. It's home to some of the most popular roleplay servers, averaging around 100,000 active players per day. And the mode enables players to engage with others in modified online sessions and worlds, featuring custom missions, vehicles, maps, and more that are unavailable in the original base game. And a good bit of the article talks about the acquisition of FiveM, what it meant for their employees and their new working situation. But for the most part, in today's video, I want to talk about what it might mean actually playing Grand Theft Auto. So according to ex-FiveM developers that GTA Focal spoke to, Rockstar Games had been working on a FiveM killer, but this was around 2 years prior to actually purchasing it. And now that they own it, they're talking about putting a form of that inside of GTA Online. GTA Focal says sources told them that in early fall, there's going to be a new creative project coming to GTA Online that is not being made by the FiveM team, but rather Rockstar themselves. It sounds like it will be on PC only to start, with the article reading next-gen consoles following shortly after. And what's so interesting is this is coming just really after a month since Rockstar put a new public mission creator file inside of the latest GTA Online update, Bottom Dollar Bounties. And in February, Rockstar Games actually hired many people for the FiveM team to work on the quote creator platform. Now, sources have also speculated that this project might be some sort of conversion tool for FiveM, and GTA Focal also speculates transition could see Rockstar taking full control of FiveM, meaning they own all the content and could monetize it. And this sort of goes in line with what Take-Two Interactive CEO Strauss Zelnick said last year, saying that they would like to monetize FiveM if they can in terms of GTA modding and RP. And this is incredibly popular in other massive video games like Roblox, Minecraft, and Fortnite. They feature a ton of healthy creator economies. And given that GTA Online is still so popular, but it's no doubt nearing the end of its life cycle, Rockstar could begin to test things like this new content creator project ahead of GTA 6. And since we're just over a year away from GTA 6 releasing and content for online might slow down, a public mission creator could revitalize the game as fans wait for the next iteration of GTA Online in Grand Theft Auto 6. However, this is a tool that Rockstar could very well use for the next Grand Theft Auto. In fact, we heard from Rockstar Games insider TezFunds2, who responded to someone saying this. And this conversation took place in the GTA 6 Online speculation and wishlist thread on the GTA forum site. They said, "I just saw this. Does this mean we can create some jobs in GTA Online, like the official contact jobs now?" And TezFunds2 said, "It's either that or select creator members have access to more options within the creator. It may not be related to contact missions since the capture, LTS, and survival creators are based off the mission creator. An example of that is the drip feed Ludendorff Cemetery Survival, a survival in North Yankton. That's what I would expect from modes with access to dev options. But all of this is related to GTA Online. I would expect them to expand more on it within Grand Theft Auto 6. So I think whatever Rockstar Games is going to do next in terms of being able to create jobs in GTA Online and essentially giving us a official version of FiveM, I feel like this will be a beta test for what they're ultimately going to give us in the online version of Grand Theft Auto 6. There's nothing to lose at this point in time. Grand Theft Auto Online has already proven to be so successful, and an experiment like this at the end of its life cycle wouldn't necessarily hurt it if it doesn't go perfectly well. Now, there's been so many updates and responses to this article, so I will leave links to it in the description, as well as an article from Rockstar Intel in the description too, that gives you a good summation of some of the other things that were talked about and some of the responses from not only the FiveM founder, but also people that have worked directly on the project, and even moderators that completely debunk and rebuke the claims, saying that it isn't anything official and it's not an official statement from them. So there's so much drama going on with this entire saga. Again, I will leave a link to that in the description. Now, speaking of things coming to Grand Theft Auto 6's multiplayer, there was also discussion of how Rockstar could bring over a Red Dead Online feature, and that is their persistent posse system, which is one of the things that Red Dead Online did really well. I know not everything would make its way into Grand Theft Auto 6, but this is a good opportunity for Rockstar. And Tez Funstu said this: Red Dead Online's persistent posse system is the first step towards implementing that mechanic, but it has its flaws. Although it is persistent, the leader must reform the posse each session, so members can't reform it themselves, and they can't contribute to the camp. I believe the reasoning behind reforming in each session is because the game assigns a new spawn location every time you switch sessions, and this design reflects the Old West setting where camp should be discoverable by other players. However, in a modern setting like Grand Theft Auto 6, I would expect Rockstar to assign a free property to each player to serve as your crew's HQ, except perhaps a hotel as a spawn point. I even doubt a property would be needed to establish a crew. If that's the case, then we can expect a true persistent crew system, unless we start with temporary crews that lack persistence, with the option to upgrade to a persistent crew later, which would then require purchasing a property. And that's what he's talking about right there, is a true persistent crew system, where even if your leader signs off and doesn't play for a week or whatever the case might be, you can still be a part of the same crew, and your posse would truly never be abandoned, which could lead to some really cool things like players that are online being able to contribute to the good of the posse and vice versa. You sort of build that camaraderie as a community and a crew together, and it's not as disjointed as what we see in Grand Theft Auto Online, where you have to rely on a separate sort of crew system as a part of the Rockstar Games website, just to feel like you're a part of the same system. So I do hope that is a change that they implement, as well as the things they look to be teasing on not only PC, but PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S and Grand Theft Auto Online. It really does sort of feel like this is a testing ground for what is to come next. It is a massive leak and a super interesting article. Again, I will leave a link to it in the description if you guys are interested. But let me know what you think about all of this news and info and drama. Again, as we are closing in on Take-Two Interactive's earnings call that's set to happen in just a few short days. Will that lead to official information from Rockstar? Will there be silence as we are 8 months after the first trailers arrived? Let me know what you guys think in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the GTA 6 videos that I'll be doing here on my channel, and be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.